Hey guys, it's Msfili, just checking in with you. It's a no video Sunday again because we have nothing thrift related to talk about. I literally checked my emails and I got something back from my emails that I've been waiting for. Okay, so you guys know we thrifted this off-white jacket. This one. Like, to me, it looks really good. Like, the leather feels high quality. All the buttons are labeled off-white very clearly. The back of the zippers are marked properly. The label looks good. This label looks good. It feels like quality, but I don't have experience with off-white, you know? I use an authentication service that I've used in the past before. They've authenticated my Chanel bag that I thrifted, my Celine bag that I got on consignment. I think some other ones too, but so I sent in the pictures of this for authentication. And guess what? Like, guess if it's authentic or not. I paid $20 to have it authenticated. And this was expensive as hell, guys. This was $300. And this is my receipt. And I bought it August 6th. I almost planned on not having it authenticated just because I was like, I'm almost pretty sure that it's real. When I compared it to all the pictures that I saw online, it came back. So I used so it was $300. I used a 40% off coupon and it ended up being $174.84. So $186 is what it ended up being. $186.60. And it came back fake. Yes, it came back fake, guys. And Daniel was like, I think it's fake, but I don't know, I didn't listen to Daniel because what the fuck does Daniel know about luxury? Just kidding. But yeah, it's fake. Now, luckily, the only reason I bought it for this price, I'm sure, was because I got a 40% off and they allow 30-day exchange on this or store credit. So I'm going to bring it back tomorrow and get store credit for it because it's fake. So yeah. Sometimes it's worth the investment to not be out money. I mean, I did have to spend like $27 Canadian for authentication services, but it's a write-off. It's a business write-off, and then I'll get my money back. So, in store credit, obviously. But yeah. So, luckily, I decided to have it authenticated. But it is a good quality jacket, guys. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, I did include like the label. I mean, the tag in the picture. I don't know if that maybe swayed their idea, but I mean, I'm hoping not. I mean, they seem like a reputable service. When I used them, it was like literally 12 years ago. Yeah, 12 years ago, 10 years ago. So they've been around for a long time and they have a good reputation. I mean, I Googled them back in the day too, and they, you know, a lot of people use them. But anyway, back to the thrift store you go. So you gotta be careful because sometimes you're investing such a huge amount of money, then, you know, I can't resell this for what I thought it was going to be, you know, so. Anyway, but I did go to the grocery store and had a little bit of an encounter. Okay, so I saw from like when I walked in, I saw from the corner of my eye like this really cute looking guy, like totally my type, like kind of almost like a young zaddy, you know, like young enough not to be a zaddy, but old enough to be a zaddy kind of thing. And he was wearing like a baseball cap, some Birkenstocks, like totally my average, someone like I would totally marry, looks wise. I don't know what he's like, could be a serial killer for all I know, but, and then like, when I was walking by him, like he looked at me like this, and I was like, oh. And then after that, I go into like, so I walk past his aisle, then I go to like 2 aisles down. Coincidentally, he ends up in that aisle too. So I know some people will call me delusional, maybe think I'm a narcissist or full of myself, but to me that means like he's like interested, right? Like to me that means like he's going there to check me out, obviously, you know. And I mean, it could be just he needs to find something in that aisle. But then when I went into the checkout, like the self-checkout, he was getting like lotto tickets and he kept looking back at me. So I was like, oh, I wish he would approach me, but I'm so not in the, I'm like a, if you ever seen that movie, You Okay Baby? Have you ever guys seen the movie Clueless? And then Cher calls Amber a Monet, where you look good from far away, but not so much up close. Like, that's how I feel about myself, that he's almost kind of like scanning the package and he's like, okay, I'd like what I see. But then like if I get too close to him and start conversing, it just ends up falling apart because I'm not confident yet and I'm not, you know, in an area where I feel good about myself yet. But like that little kind of encounter, it did slightly make me feel good about myself. So, yeah, I'm getting a little bit used to that happening. I mean, I was also walking out of my apartment building and one of the cute guys on my floor, like older guy too, kept looking at me, so. But I'm still like 260 pounds, so I'm not in a place where I feel confident yet, you know. I've kind of plateaued and I haven't like lost any weight in terms of Ozempic. Okay, Ozempic update. I'm still at like 260. I started at 310 and that was like back in April. So yeah, I did Ozempic in April. So May, June, July, August. So that's 4 months at 60 pounds. That's about 12.2 pounds, 12.22 pounds a month. I think, is that right? But yeah, so I mean, I'm still successful in it, but I haven't lost weight. But also my eating has been kind of a little bit crazy too. So I find that I'm a little bit overeating and I find that I'm thinking about food again. So I might have to talk to my doctor to increase my Ozempic. My pen runs out in 2 days, in 2 weeks. So I'm going to have to come up with $200 to get a new pen. But yeah, so that's the update. So I feel like some of the food noise has come back. So I have been thinking about food a lot more. And I find that I'm overeating a little bit. So that's why I'm not losing more weight. So I might have to go up a dose to like, because I started at 0.25 milligrams and then I moved up to 0.5 milligrams. I might have to move up to 1 milligram. So, but I'll have to consult with my doctor about that. What else? I think that's it. I have to get the glass fixed on my car on Tuesday, so I'm going to not be thrifting like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or however long that they're going to have my car for. So, but I will thrift tomorrow, which is Monday. And then after that, I'll just do like videos at home for you guys or whatever. Everybody seemed to love the last video of the like the story time. Like it got to 1,000 views very quickly, more than like normal. And then yeah, so, and a lot of comments, but not a lot of people addressed the whole Dave biting my shoulder. That's what I really wanted to know, what people thought about Dave biting my shoulder. So let me know what you guys think of Dave biting my shoulder. I think only like 4 or 5 people left a comment regarding that. So thank you to the guys who did. And yeah, I think that's it for the video. It's gonna be super short. Nothing exciting, well, it was exciting to be checked out by a hot guy, finally.